Loop generate construct. Here is an example of using a loop generate block. Imagine, in your design, you have a top-level design module named MyDUT and a sub-module named MySubUnit. Assume that you need to instantiate the sub-module named MySubUnit into your top-level design module, as many times as equal to a parameter value, say, MyNumbers. You can instantiate it for once as shown here. But how will you instantiate it in times based on the parameter? That is, if the parameter MyNumber is 4, MySubUnit need to be instantiated 4 times, if MyNumber is 8, 8 times and so on. You might think about an array of modules, but there is nothing like an array of module in Verilog or Systemverilog. Here you will use a loop generate construct. A loop generate will repeatedly insert a block of code into the circuit for a finite number of times. The block of code can be anything. It could be one or more instances of modules or interfaces, or multiple always and assign block, or anything. The only requirement is that it should be within a generate and end generate block, and the loop variable should be declared as of type genVar. It is shown here. The instantiation of MySubUnit is moved to a for loop within a generate block, and the loop variable named gv is declared as a genVar type. During elaboration, say if the parameter value is 6, there will be 6 instances of the subunit, and their hierarchical names will be as shown here. The first instance will be genBlock1 of 0.MySubUnit y, and second instance will be genBlock1 of 1.MySubUnit y, and so on. If you see the name genBlock1 in the hierarchy, genBlock is the default name specified in the LRM, and the 1 comes from the first generate block in the module. You can change it by naming the begin-end block of the for loop inside generate. In the second example, the begin-end block is named as num-based, and there the design hierarchy will be as num-based of 0.MySubModule y, num-based of 1.MySubModule y, and so on. The genVar is used as an integer during elaboration to evaluate the generate loop and create instances of the generate block. But remember that the genVar does not exist at simulation time, and therefore, a genVar should not be referenced anywhere other than in the loop generate construct. genVar. When you use genVar variable in a loop generate construct, there is an implicit local param declaration within the gen block. This is an integer parameter that has the same name and type as the loop index variable, and its value within each instance of the generate block will be the value of the index variable at the time the instance was elaborated. This parameter can be used anywhere within the generate block that a normal parameter with an integer value can be used. Because this implicit local param has the same name as the genVar type variable, any reference to this name inside the loop generate block will be a reference to the local param, not to the genVar. As a consequence, it is not possible to have two nested loop generate constructs that use the same genVar. Here, while instantiating the subunits, a port signal main data is passed which is an array of width MyNumber. The loop variable name here is gv, which is a genVar type. Even though the same name gv is used within the statements of for loop, this gv is not the genVar loop variable gv. But instead, it will be a local param declared within the for loop, and its value in each instance of this module will be equal to that of gv at the time of elaboration. That is, inside the instance genBlock1 of 0.MySubUnit, the local parameter gv will be 0, and data of 0 will be connected to this instance.